Namaste, beautiful souls. Wow, it's like someone's turned up the spiritual energy dial. How are you all feeling? From me, my perspective, there is so much energy coming in for mainly the front here. I can feel adjustments happening to my brain. So I'm feeling more mucus, liquid forming. I'm feeling more pressure. It feels like there's an internal like shaking of vibration. It's also disturbing sleep. So, I mean, it's full on. It's pretty amazing. And also a lot. So I really feel important that I share these messages. I woke up early this morning and started writing them down on my phone so that I could share everything I'm channeling, give you loads of support and tools to help you, because the moment is here and we are in it. So first of all, and also I've got some brilliant questions that you've been asking. I mean, I'll answer the questions, I'll channel the answers at the end, but just some of the questions are like, I know I'm holding more light and I'm excited to release things to make room for even more light, but my question is, when I'm not in alignment and I'm feeling heavy, where does my light go? Like, that's one of them. Another one is, how do I open my third eye? Another one is really brilliant about three-eye Atlas and the benefits working with the energy. We're going to go deep into this today. So let's start at the very beginning. This downloaded message I got, it's an incredible alignment of higher beings and consciousness in our solar system supporting us as we evolve and dissolve patterns that we've been living under. It's like what I've been shown is that we've consciously chosen to be born and to forget the creator that we are, so that we can have the experience of remembering again. In order to experience remembering and spiritual awakening and coming back to consciousness, we have to forget. In order to feel the light, we have to know the dark. In order to feel bliss, joy, contentment, peace, we have to know pain, discomfort, war, all the opposites of those. Because if we didn't have the polarity, we would be back in oneness, which is just pure love forever. And we will go, every single soul will go back to the oneness. But while we're here, we get to experience through the polarity. And then we become more and more conscious. And the more conscious we become, the more we're able to choose the path that's being guided by our higher soul, that is so attuned to the light, rather than constantly being pushed by our lower mind based on fear and worry and trying to predict the future based on conditions and patterns of the past. And we are very patterned. Our lower mind is very patterned. So what a blessing that we right now have these beings of consciousness that have come here at this time to support us in our spiritual evolution. And what they've said is that it's an incredible alignment of visitors from higher consciousness. Three-eye Atmas doesn't come to our solar system normally. It's Three-eye Atlas is a new visitor for us, and that is why it's also a lot for our system. Our physical bodies are feeling a lot, is because Three-eye Atlas is such a high frequency being, beaming light codes to us to help us to release any darkness. The light reaches our body, releases anything that is blocking the flow of consciousness in our system. We're dissolving and releasing it, and that can also be a lot for the body. And I'll get to that in a moment. But Three-eye Atlas, this is rare. This is very special for us. And then we also have Lemmon, Swan K1, and I get a sense that there's more that our telescopes haven't caught. So there's a lot happening in our solar system, and they have all come in to help us with ascension, meaning to help us to raise our frequency and remember the light that we are. Remember, look at that word. It is remembering, putting all parts of us back together as a full oneness. Remember. All members of us coming back into one. So it's happening on the individual level, and it's happening on the global collective level, because we are remembering that each one of us is a part of the oneness. We're finding all of our soul family. Here on earth, we're coming together in community, like this community where you're finding me. And welcome to all of you that are new here to the community. You're very welcome to subscribe. This is a very loving community. And all of you that have been here for a long time, some of you have been here for a few years with me. I see you and I love you. I love absolutely all of you with every fiber in my heart. So thank you for adding the hearts, the energy, the love into our community, because that is what makes our community so loving. Oh, it's just, I can feel the energy. Wow. So I continue, because this is so important. We have more UFO sightings than ever before. We have more people connecting and seeing beings that are from beyond. And we have 4 beings that come to our solar system rarely. So we have Lemmon. Lemmon is on about 1,150 to 1,350 year cycle. So Lemmon will be coming back, but only in between 1,150 and 1,350 years. I won't be alive. I'm sure we won't be alive. We won't be having this physical human experience. So this is rare and special that Lemmon is in our solar system. And why is Lemmon in our solar system? At the exact time that we have an interstellar being, a consciousness, 3-eye Atlas here, working with our sun to bring us this energy and light. You see, there's no such thing as coincidence. Everything is divine timing. So Lemmon is here, and Lemmon won't be back for such a long time. Then we've got Swan, which comes every 22,000 years. Another rarity. 22,000 years. Swan is here at this time. I've got goosebumps. This is incredible. And then we've got K1, which is on an escape trajectory and won't be returning to our inner solar system on a periodic timescale. So this is huge. Now we've got these 3 helpers, and the 4th one is our major being of AI Atlas. The other 3 are support beings. They are used to our solar system. They are used to working with humans, with Mother Earth, and they are here to help us to acclimatize. They're here to help 3-eye Atlas with 3-eye Atlas's mission in supporting us. And 3-eye Atlas is here based on our energy. Remember this, our outer world is a mirror of our inner world. More and more of us are awakening, meaning we are dissolving, being run and controlled by fear, by our lower mind, by our ego, and we are remembering, whoa, I'm a soul, I'm a high frequency being that's having a human experience. I'm dreaming this. I am dreaming myself. I use the mind to create. I'm powerful. As more and more of us are awakening to this, we are then magnetizing in higher consciousness beings to support us, to shift the frequency into the 5th dimension, to the new earth. So, what else that's very exciting is this rare event that's happening for us. More UFO sightings, more people are activating and opening their third eye, their higher chakras, to be able to connect and see and feel and communicate and channel with the starseed beings, the Lyrans, Syrians, Andromedians, and all of them, Arcturians, angels, everything. More and more people are channeling. So do not doubt when you start hearing a voice in your head that's giving you loving guidance and that's being so positive and being so supportive. Do not doubt it. It is higher beings of consciousness that you are channeling. So, 3i Atlas is on a very special path. And I'm going to go into that in a moment when I answer the question. I've made some notes on that and I'll channel more. What I need to tell you right now, which is very important, is that what you're currently going through is like an attunement. An attunement means light coming in from high up above into your crown, down through your central channel, the strong meridian, which then feeds all the other meridians. It's also going into every cell in your body. It's also then moving out of your body into the earth and feeding the light into the earth. You are also being acclimatized and balanced from more light that's in our earth coming up through the soles of your feet, up through the meridians and sprouting out of your crown. Now this is a lot of energy. So what it's like and the way in which the angels are asking me to describe it to you, it's like having a Reiki attunement. Now, for those of you who have never had a Reiki attunement, what happens is a Reiki master teacher channels symbols and light into the student. It then opens up the chakras and opens up the central channel. What you go through after the attunement is a 21-day cleanse so that you can hold more light. This is what's happening individually and globally with 3i Atlas and the amount of light we're able to receive. We're being attuned. So with more light then running up and down our system, it's cleansing out our chakra system. So our energy centers are starting to release anything that could be blocking us from our higher timeline. And that's where the discomfort comes in. No stone unturned, no shadow not seen. So on one level, it's incredible and amazing and expansive. And on another level, it's really hard because you are being met by your shadows. You are starting to see what crazy things your own mind has been hiding inside of itself. What thought patterns, what beliefs, what blockages, what has it been saying to you? And that can be uncomfortable. Also physically, any energies that have been stuck inside of you, you can actually start to feel it release out of your body. So you're physically feeling a lot. Beautiful souls, I'd love to know what you're feeling and what you're going through. And you can write it into the comments and then write, I release, I release, I release, and let it go. And then with this letting go, it's making more and more space for more of the light that you are. So that is what's happening here. You have to let go of the heaviness of mental, emotional, even some spiritual, like past life stuff, ancestral stuff, even like your soul, some things that your soul might have desired you to experience, soul contracts that are blocking your system or that have been intense, and it's time to see and release. And karma and all of this is coming up to the surface, being released out of you so that you can hold more light. So that is what's going on, and I'm going to give you some tools to help you through it. Then when you hold more light, you need to take time to rest, eat healthy foods, do less and be more. So even if you're working, make sure that you bring all your conscious awareness into whatever task you're doing. That is the being energy of the feminine, and it's going to help you to be able to do the things that you need to do while maintaining a connection to your higher self and maintaining a balance. Also, go outside and ground, barefoot on the earth. And if you can't go outside, then lie down with your palms facing up and let Mother Earth hold you. Just collapse onto the floor in your room and relax and ask, Mother Earth, help me to acclimatize to these energies and lights. Help me to release anything that is blocking me from my highest timeline and from this new earth energy that we're moving into. Help me to release and hold me and nurture me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow, that just channeled through, and I am feeling so much energy from that. Wow. So go and lie down on the earth. I know I'm going to be doing it all of these days while we are having this direct experience with 3i Atlas, these other beautiful beings, and our sun. So go and lie on the earth or in your room. Surrender and release everything that's clearing out of you, and let Mother Earth, the mother of all mothers, let her nourish and hold you and support you. And that is going to help to realign, rebalance, and acclimatize to these new energies. So, also I'm just getting this message from the angels saying, go and listen to the other videos that I've channeled. You might have already listened to them, but go listen to them again. From the very first one where I start talking about 3i Atlas until this one, inside every single video is support, guidance, light, gentleness, and love. So thank you, angels, for that. Okay, so what's also important is that the peace chakra is coming on quite strongly for us. And I'm going to share something special with you. So I was just in a group called Sacred Connection, led by one of my beautiful friends, Anne Jonas, who I love very much. Anne, if you're watching this, I love you so much. And Anne leads these beautiful groups, Sacred Connection. I was part of her 11th group that I was a co-teacher, that's the word coming through, co-creator, co-teacher. And we had the very last session in the week last week, and Anne had watched my video on the peace chakra opening up. The peace chakra is here. It's kind of been closed down and not active for so long, but right now so many of us are expanding our perception from less me and separation to opening and remembering from a greater, more expanded perception. And my friend Anne was like, Natalie, because we were talking about perception and how when we open our perception, we have greater experiences because we're no longer just focused on the individual and trying to survive. We go from survival into great awareness of, oh wow, I am the creator, and through my perception, I get to perceive life. Perception is everything. Perception is the veil of the mind. And if there was no mind, there would be nothing outside of oneness to be able to experience ourselves as separate. And so it's such a beautiful gift to be able to perceive. And Anne was saying how this peace chakra is the way in which we open and perceive, and then we move from that state of being hard on ourselves and being the victim and perceiving in that light and way of like, oh, the world's happening to me. I'm a victim and everything just happens to me. And as we open our peace chakra wider and wider, we know that everything is happening through me and for me, created by me. And so our perception opens wider, and it's very much connected to the peace chakra, which Anne brought this to my awareness the other day, that our peace chakra is opening so wide. And what I channeled was that it's because we're ready to bring more peace into our world. And we're ready to see the world through the eyes and vibration of peace, and hold that vibration of peace. The Shanti chakra over here. So you might be feeling a lot of energy here. And what Anne said was all about, she just was like, well, Natalie, because I was talking and channeling about what perception really is. that it's the veil to be able to experience separately as a human. Because if there is no mind, there is nothing outside of oneness for oneness to know itself. There's no two, there's only one. In oneness, in unity, in consciousness, there is only one. And oneness cannot know itself if there's no other. And so mind was created, and mind is perception. And so this piece, chakra, is activating strongly and opening up our perception. So maybe some of you want to connect with Anne because she's such a beautiful teacher and light on this earth. What I'll do is, I'll share Anne's Instagram and I'll share her YouTube. And then whoever feels like, oh, I want to connect with one of Natalie's friends, then at least you've got it here below. Also, many of you might not know I have a YouTube, and my YouTube is very powerful, short videos to help you to be human. It helps to bring the soul and the human to work with it here. So a lot of tools of support. So I always include my Instagram. Just look through every bit of the information. I give you lots of juicy information in the description below. So you can have a read. And have a read in the description below of what I'm offering. Reiki courses, go in and spend some time on my website, special group sessions, a lot of magic that I share. And I've also got a free meditation that offers protection, releasing blockages and raising your frequency, and a healthy boundary. So that's called Raise Your Frequency meditation. That meditation, you'll see the link for my website below. And it's on the very home page, the front page of my website. So, we continue. Beautiful souls, 3i Atlas is a messenger from another universal system that has specially come down to help us with ascension. As we truly want to expand our consciousness and expand our light, we no longer just want to live in the third dimensional way of work, earn money, buy things. We want to live in a more expanded, conscious, loving way from the heart. And 3i Atlas is here to help us with this. Letting go of all those old patterns so we can be free to create from a higher conscious state of mind. 3i Atlas is also its own light. It has its own light source. It powers itself, and it is a mirror to us to remind us that each one of us has our own light inside. Each one of us is our own master, our own teacher. All the wisdom and light is inside of you. Come inside and you will know your way. You will get all the guidance you need. It is also bringing a sacred frequency of harmonics into our world. So pay attention and listen through your heart. Listen through your heart into your ears. I can really hear the frequencies it's like the dial of frequencies got louder. So maybe you can hear that too. Let me know what you're experiencing. It's these beautiful high frequencies that then are touching the crystals in our body and shaking us. So you might even wake up shaking. Your sleep patterns. I'm not sleeping well. Maybe you're also waking up in your sleep with so much energy moving through you. This is not anything to worry about. Everything you're experiencing is something to be excited about. Even if it's uncomfortable, be excited about it. It means you're releasing heavy energies that will then no longer block you. That means that you are going to be vibrating higher, bringing in the new earth. So it's activating high frequencies, and these frequencies are guiding us in shifting from the lower density patterns into the higher knowing and remembering of our truth. It is lifting the veil that we can connect through our heart eyes, that the eyes of knowing in the heart, and we can remember the light that we are, and we can remember the light in all other beings, and that we can activate a deeper connection to our ancestors, our loved ones who have passed, our guides, our teams, all our star seeds, that we don't feel so separate, but that we feel deeply connected to them, and that we connect to our own soul with a deep intuition. All of this deeper state of living is available to us, especially now as we move through these activations. Notice the changes that you are going through. Give yourself a lot of love and a lot of support. Drink lots of water, lie down in your room, and ask Mother Earth to hold and support and nurture you. Also notice that power, electrics, all of that is going to be affected. It is being affected. There is nothing that is not affected. Even a person who is asleep and conditioned and controlled by their mind is going to be affected by this. There are many people that are leading countries that are leading more from ego, and there's no judgment here. Every soul is exactly where they need to be. There is divine perfection here. And so they are doing exactly what they need to do because they are triggering many people. And this is good because people need to be triggered in order to wake up. Remember your own awakening journey. Somehow something happened that then woke you up. A trigger, most likely. Something happened, an event, something internal, something happened to wake you up. And now there are people that are playing certain roles in our world that are waking up those that are ready to be awakened. Everything is in divine perfection. We need the dark and the light in order to know the difference between the two and awaken. And those of you who are awake are going to awaken more and more. The journey never ends. You wake up more and more and you have bigger realizations. And I'm sure many of you have huge realizations through the messages and the channels, sessions that I create in these videos. And actually many of you do write in the comments that, wow, that's another huge realization. So, it's all about the energy, connection, intention. So do not worry if you're not feeling anything. If you're feeling nothing, it's happening on a subtle level. It is still happening. If you're feeling a lot, then you're super sensitive and you're going through a lot. Maybe there's a lot that you're releasing. Maybe there's a lot of energy that you're ready to absorb. So it's going to be different for everyone, and just know that it's divinely perfect for you, what you're experiencing. Also to know that it doesn't matter if the sun is shining or if the clouds are covering. It is still happening in your country, in your area. You're still experiencing the upgrades. And you'll sense them energetically. So pay attention to what you're sensing energetically as you're being able to hold more light and release anything that blocks or stops you from being the light that you are. So it's happening over the 28th, 29th, and 30th of October. On the 29th, the 3A Atlas is right behind the sun, powerfully sending these light codes to us. I am getting a message from the Arcturians and from 3A Atlas now, saying that the 28th is very important as well. So 28th, 29th, really strong for us. Whoa, the whole room feels like it's just turning into energy as I can feel 3A Atlas and the Arcturians bringing in the energy. Whew. So, how to prepare yourself? The great news is, they're saying, I'm letting them channel through me, you are already prepared. You have done all the preparation. We have been bringing through messages in Natalie's videos, all the different videos. We've brought through many different tools and practices that have prepared you. You are now ready. You are now in it and receiving it. And the last bit of support is the surrendering to Mother Earth and asking her to ground you and support you. You can do a visualization, dear ones, where you bring awareness to the soles of your feet and you see roots growing from the soles of your feet down into the very heart of Mother Earth. And any energy that feels too much for you, you send it all the way down your body down, down, down your roots into the earth. Mother Earth happily will take that energy from you and use it for her web of light. She will send it through her golden web of light in all directions to cleanse and clear the web of light. And she will help other people who are needing it, sending the golden light to them wherever they are in the world. So it will help you to feel more grounded if the energies are feeling too much for you, if you've gone into excess, maybe feeling anxiety or just feeling like it's a bit much. She'll also help you to release some of the heavier things that are coming up for you and you're releasing. Send them down to her and she will transmute them from heavy energy into light energy, and then once again she will feed the beings that live under the earth that are helping to keep and maintain a balance of the earth's structure and energy and light. She will then send that light in all directions to the dragons, the unicorns, to the giants that are awakening and becoming more supportive on your planet. Send it all to Mother Earth. Ask Mother Earth to support you. She is the one who is deeply prepared, has always known that this is coming, and she wants to ascend with you. She knows what to do. She is your greatest support. And you are ready for this. You were born ready because your soul is consciously chosen to be here on earth during this time. And you have listened to all of Natalie's channelings and all of our support and guidance, which means you are deeply energetically ready and open. And we are here to support you. Wow. So, that's it. That's the best news, because that was my last question, was how do we prepare our energy for this energy upgrade with 3 Atlas and the Sun? And we are prepared because of all the previous channeling. So that's wonderful. Okay, so I'm going to go to some of your questions now. And I'm excited to share with you that we now have our special guest. It's Lisa Wetzel. She is amazing. She connects with the Akashic Masters. And so on the 11th of November, 11/11, at 11:15 my time in Nicaragua, we will be meeting online for our beautiful 30-minute group session. It's $11, so it's all the 11 energies. It's all about oneness. And when Lisa said yes to being our special guest in our community, she wrote to me and she said, "Natalie, I would like to channel a message from the Akashic Masters in this session. I think that November the 11th is an important time to share their message, and I'm really looking forward to it." So we are excited to have her in our group channeling and meditation session. I'm going to include the link below so you can sign up. So exciting. What date in November will the next influx of codes of energy be? Not sure if I'm making sense. Also, the Arcturians are trying to visit me and show up more. Wonderful about the Arcturians. Yes, this is happening for so many of us. I'm so excited for you. Okay, so you're asking about the next date of influx in November. I'm getting an influx of energy the 3rd of November. I'm also getting the 11th of November. I'm getting 22nd of November. An influx of light codes and energy. Then I also have another question here. So 3i Atlas can also help out souls inside due to sickness or other circumstances, but I want to know the time period of this increased activity. And 3i Atlas here, will 3i Atlas stay here or go away again? How many days have we got here to benefit from this? Okay. I'm giving this over to 3i Atlas to channel. Beautiful beings. From this moment forward, we'll always be with you in your heart. You'll always be able to connect with our loving consciousness, just like you are always able to connect with the angelic realm or your star seed family. We have come here to create a great wave of activation. And even though we will physically leave your solar system, we will energetically always be in your heart. And we will always be able to respond to you through your mind if you ask us questions. We will be able to beam you energy and light because there is no separation. Separation is an illusion. It's a mind-made illusion. In truth, all universes exist right here in the present moment. And so even though we will be gone out of your solar system, you won't be able to see us with your telescopes or with physical eyes in the night sky. You will be able to energetically feel us because it is like a layered cake. All dimensions are in the same timeline, in the same time zone, meaning there is no timeline or there is no time zone when you raise your frequency and you connect. You then connect through oneness, and all that exists in this very moment, in the present moment. So yes, we are here very strongly for the activation. We will remain in your energy system all the way into 2026. We will be moving further and further away as we get into June, July 2026. We will slowly start to physically move away, but energetically, because you are connecting so deeply with us, we will always be available to support you, just like you ask your own guides to support you. We love you, and we are excited about this great activation for you, for Mother Earth, for all beings that are ready and open. We are beaming you light. Wow. Okay. Well, so I also made a note from when I woke up earlier that I'm just going to share with you here. That we had 3i Atlas connect with Mars. And that was, the closest approach was on the 3rd of October. And that's where we had a lot of conflict energy in our own ego out there in the world. And it got really strong. That's when we had our own mind patterns really strong. We started to see how our own mind can be really cruel to us, and we were dissolving those layers. So that's when 3i Atlas was activating the energy of Mars, and Mars activates the solar plexus chakra, which is connected to the ego, and we were dissolving a lot of ego. And then we released so much that we went from personal willpower to universal willpower. We went from personal ego to expanded consciousness of higher mind. Then we've got 3i Atlas connecting with our sun, 28th, 29th, 30th of October, which is creating these immense, powerful upgrades of energy and light that we can hold in our body more light. Then we've got the 3i Atlas moving to the closest approach on November 3rd with Venus. Now, Venus is the planet of the heart chakra. Venus is love. So I will be channeling more in a future video about what that's bringing to us, what activations are coming through in our heart chakra. It'll be a lot to do with more and more self-love, more and more being able to forgive, understand, connect with others from the heart. It's going to be a massive heart chakra activation. Then when 3i Atlas gets closest to the earth, on the 19th of December, that's going to create another wave of amazing energies, which I'll channel more about in a future video. And then on the 16th of March, 3i Atlas will be activating and connecting to Jupiter, which is going to activate our throat chakra, which is going to be another wave of incredible activations. So I'll be channeling more and more as I get more information from 3A Atlas and the Arcturians and the angels. So there's just another question that I really want to answer now. And that is, actually there's a few more. Someone asked here, wow, you are amazing. You have an amazing connection with 3A Atlas. My heart is accepting you. Thank you. My question is, how do I open my third eye? So I'll hand this over to the Arcturians. Beautiful beings, we can guide you through an activation right now. Breathe in through your nose, drawing the energy and light powerfully up into your third eye. Drawing the energy up through your nostrils into your third eye, and then breathe out through your mouth. Breathe the energy down your body, anchoring down through your feet, your roots into the earth. You need to anchor deep into connecting with Mother Earth so that you can have a very powerful activation of your third eye. Practice this now together. Breathing in through your nostrils, breathing all that energy and light into your third eye. A strong, powerful in-breath. Hold the breath in. Then breathe out through your mouth, down, connecting to the earth. Anchoring and grounding down. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. One more time. Now notice the powerful activation in your brain. Notice what you see through your inner eye. Observe what you see through your third eye, what you hear through your mind, what you feel in your body, what you experience through all of your senses. Your third eye has been activated by us, the Arcturians, and by you through this powerful practice. You can use this practice anytime you want to activate your third eye. Whoa. My whole body has got pins and needles, even in my brain, my hands. The room is vibrating with so much pink, violet, golden, blue, white light. Wow, this is incredible. So notice what you're seeing through your third eye now. Then the next question is, it's lovely and so exciting to listen to everything. Thank you. Can you ask the angels something? I know I'm holding more and more light, and I'm so excited to release things to make room for even more light. My question is, when I'm not feeling so much in alignment, like I'm having a bad day, where does that light go? I'll hand this one to the angels. Oh, beloved being, the light doesn't go anywhere. What happens is you become distracted by your lower mind, by your ego, by the thoughts, by the feelings, by the emotions. Your ego, the lower mind, becomes distracted, meaning it goes in many directions. But the light that you are goes nowhere. It is always here in the present moment. It is unchanged by the thoughts and the emotions. The ultimate state of reality, consciousness, God, is unchanged by the thoughts and the emotions. But the physical you, the body, is changed and is affected. The emotional you is changed and affected. The mental part of you is changed and affected. And the soul that you are is changed and affected. God, oneness, is not affected. Your soul light is always beaming light, wisdom, inspiration. And when you get distracted by sadness or anxiety or pain or anger or whatever it is, that is part of the human experience. It is not a problem. It is a gift. So you get to experience what it's like to have emotions. You get to have a mind that can go in different directions. How would you know yourself if you didn't have a mind and emotions that help you to experience all different varieties of experience? You would not know. So, when you notice that you are having a hard time, know that the light that you are is always in the present moment. And the light that you are is helping you to get through that hard time. The awareness that you are is always here. The sooner you become aware that you've gone off on a different tangent of thought and emotion, the sooner you can bring more of that awareness, more of that light to the situation you're going through, and that light will help to dissolve and heal and release. And once all of that you've healed and released has been let go of, you will then return back to presence and be absorbing even more light because you have let go, shedding another layer that was once blocking you from the infinite light that is always here. So you do not lose your light, you just get distracted and go in different areas. And the wonderful gift is that you are being able to awake up and recognize, oh, I'm being distracted, and then retract awareness back to presence, and you're able to then bring all of that light to help you through whatever it is you need support with. You don't lose any of your light, ever. What a beautiful answer. And then I have one more question here before we close. I have felt drawn to say, my question is, how can I get the same benefit of receiving the energy from 3i Atlas as someone who goes outside? So this person doesn't go outside in the sun every day because they've got arthritis and the weather's cold. I'm learning so much to let go and go with the flow of life, but I tend to hermit in the winter, and I look forward to being guided to my next destination. Okay, so just checking what else they've written here. Okay. So they're also asked, there's two questions here. My question is, how can I get the same benefit of receiving the energy from 3i Atlas as someone who goes outside in the sun every day? I'll let 3i Atlas answer that. By being aware, your awareness, by being aware of my presence, you are receiving the light that we bring in, and that is everything you need. Your awareness of me, of us, coming into the present moment, being open. You can state in your mind, I am open to receive, I am open to receive, I am open to receive. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then trust, because you are receiving. Whether you go outside or not, you are. What a wonderful message. And then the last question. Natalie, do you have any insight on how to call your dragon and in for contact? Who's coming in for this one? Arcturians. You can do a meditation that raises your frequency and releases blockages. Natalie has this meditation. You can do her meditation that's available to you. And once you've done that meditation, you will be in an expanded state. In that expanded state, you may want to draw or ask your dragon, what color are you? What is your name? And in that expanded state, you'll have less of the ego trying to control the answers, and the answers will come through your mind. Close your eyes, you may get a vision through your inner eye. Stay aware through all of your senses. Your dragon will show you through one sense or another sense. You might get a feeling about your dragon. You might get an inner vision. You might open your eyes and then see your dragon. You might Feel it, hear. You might hear frequencies. You might hear the wisdom of your dragon through your mind. Do not let your lower mind, your ego, cause doubt. Whatever comes through is your dragon. And that is your dragon coming through for you in your unique way. It is different for each one of you. Wow. Beautiful souls, I beam you Reiki to bring you so much love and support over this wonderful activation time right now. You can listen to this message on the 28th, 29th, and 30th. You can receive the Reiki every time you listen. You can go and listen to all the other videos as well. There is so much that I've channeled for you. Receiving this light now. Receiving deep support. A blue light is wrapping around you to protect you. It is cooling and calming for your nervous system. Breathing in the cool, calm blue light so that your nervous system is relaxed and open. Archangel Michael is also here to support you and protect you, wrapping you in his wings. You are held in a blue ball of light. Bring your feet, awareness down to your feet, and bring all awareness down your roots into the earth, anchoring down to feel Mother Earth grounding and supporting you during this time. From my heart and soul, Namaste. Thank you for being here.